Hello everyone!
Hey!
And welcome to Uncut Gaming,
Where we don't edit our videos.
but we are going back in time to the Dark Ages.
Oh, I was hoping that would be a Renaissance joke, but we'll do Renaissance later, I guess.
Yeah, I think viewers can see it up there. Plus Nocturne. Both are waiting for us to deal with.
You guys are gonna be in for a load of Dominion, like, boom!
Every Dominion, except Intrigue. We don't like Intrigue.
Oh, there's one we don't have.
Yes.
Wow, amazing.
The first expansion. Yeah, it's funny because it's the same thing as Smash Up, the first expansion. We don't have that as well because it's very attacky.
I think we played it when they had the web version.
Probably.
Yeah, and I recall not liking it, but sure. So, Dark Ages.
Dark Ages, where it's all about trashing.
Also, astute viewers may have noticed we have new cards for the base cards.
Yes.
The estate now has art.
Yes.
As does the province, though they look the same to me, but yeah.
All right. So let's let's go over the cards in the supply, and then if you don't, we'll go through the stuff that's not in the supply, these two, and I'll talk about them in a second. So, Poor House costs 1. Gives you +4 money,
which is nice.
But you need to reveal your hand, and then you have -1 coin per treasure card in your hand. Okay, so you don't want to have any treasure in your hand when you play this, and you cannot play the treasure before actions, right? So
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But the -1 is not for the Poor House. The -1 is for all my gold, right?
Per treasure card in your hand.
Okay, got it. So I can be less than... Okay, sure.
Yeah. Sage, +1 action. Reveal cards from the top of your deck until you reveal one costing 3 or more. Put that card into your hand and discard the rest. So it basically looks for cards that cost more than 3.
Sure.
Which we have a lot. Forager, +1 action and +1 buy. Trash a card from your hand, then +1 per differently named treasure in the trash. So it's a communal thing. And we have...
So wait. Now our trash is communal?
Yeah, it was.
Always?
Always. The trash is communal. Yeah.
We just put them in our own corners and let them play with themselves.
Yeah. All right. Marauder. Gain a spoils from the spoils pile. Each other player gains a ruin. Okay, so spoils are pretty easy. They're all the same. It's basically a gold. But when you play it, you need to return it. So it's a one-time gold. Does that make sense? One-time gold. Spoils.
Sure.
And you gain them through this. Now, what's ruins? So ruins, the game comes with 50 cards, and you shuffle them all together, and then you gain, make a pile of 10 cards for 2 players.
Yes.
Basically, there are bad cards. So they're not the worst thing in the world. They give you several things. This one gives you +1 card. There are other cards here that gives you 1 coin or 1 action.
But they're not as good as other cards that you would pay for.
So it's not a curse, but it is not good. It's a ruin. And because we are playing Dark Ages is very trash heavy, then it should be very beneficial to you, or easy at least, for you to trash those ruins. Okay?
Okay.
So that's an attack card that I chose to put in the game. Fortress, +1 card and 2 actions. When you trash this, put it into your hand. So if another card demands that you trash a card to do something, you can trash the fortress, and then it just goes back into your hand. Okay? So it's an anti-trash card, sort of. Yeah. Well, you'll understand when we get to the rest. Wandering Minstrel. +1 card, +2 actions. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Put the action cards back in any order, and then discard the rest. It's a way to thin down your...
Yeah, gives me my actions, basically.
Yeah. The Death card. +5. It costs 4, and it gives you +5 money. You may trash an action card from your hand. If you don't, trash this. So you have to always trash something if you want to be able to play the Death card. Hence, cards like Fortress.
Okay, sure.
When you gain this, though, you have to gain 2 ruins.
Which I later want to trash.
Correct.
Okay.
Alright. Rats, we have more than 10 cards.
Ring out, you're dead.
Yeah. Rats, we have more cards. We have more than 10 cards in the supply, which is different than the other pile.
They're actually really cute.
Yeah. +1 card, +1 action. Gains a rat and trash a card from your hand other than a rat, or reveal a handful of rats. So you have to trash something. But when you trash this, +1 card. So it's basically a way for you to trash other cards pretty easily. But if you gain too much of these, they may fill up your deck, because you are always getting more rats even if you don't want to.
Okay.
So it's tricky.
And Catacombs.
Catacombs. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Choose one. Either put them in your hand or discard them and then draw 3 cards. So it's basically a 3 cards draw, but you get to choose which 3. So that's nice. When you trash this, gain a cheaper card.
Okay,
so that's a rather good card, I think.
Sure.
And the last one is the Grape Robber. Choose one, gain a card from the trash. Again, the trash is communal. Gain a card from the trash costing 3 to 6 onto your deck. Or trash an action card from your hand and gain a card costing up to 3.
Choose one refers
up
to
to 3
choose
then
an action out of the following options.
Yeah.
Okay.
You either gain a card from the trash costing 3 to 6.
No, because here it's confusing. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, choose one. I'm like, choose one of the 3 cards?
No, choose one option, yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So again, the Grape Robber, it either gains you a card from the trash costing 3 to 6.
Okay.
Or you can trash an action card from your hand and then gain a card costing up to 3 more than it. So it's basically an upgrade.
Okay, so this could be useful with the rats if there were...
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Who's
first player? And we have 3 shelters. So instead of estates, we start the game with 3 shelters. We have an overgrown estate, 0 points when you trash this +1 card.
That's odd that they mentioned that it's 0 points, because the other ones don't have points either, but they don't have 0 points written on them.
Right, because they're not victory cards. Right. So we have the Necropolis, which gives you +2 actions, and the Hovel, which gives you when you buy a victory card when you trash this from your hand. So they're, again, not very interesting.
Okay, sure.
And as always, we're playing with the virtual provinces rule.
But now they're pretty.
Okay, so I'll start?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 4. And I'll gain a Marauder.
I have a 3 and I'll gain a Forager.
Alright. I have a 3 and I'll gain a Silver. Your turn. What do you have?
I have a 4 and I'm wondering if I should get a Fortress or a Minstrel. Minstrel is put the action cards back in any order, discard the rest. I'll start with the Marauder and then we'll see where we go from there.
Okay. Playing the Marauder to gain a Spoils.
And I gain the first?
Right. You gain the first runes and then you show the next one. And it may be depleted and then it's that. They don't return there. So when we trash them, we just trash them. Okay, and then I have 5, with which I will buy a grave. I want to be able to trash things. I'll take the Grape Robber.
4 and then a Marauder, so I can have some money.
Okay. 3 to gain a Forager. Because I need to trash stuff.
Forager, and I'm officially starting our trash pile over here.
Sure.
And I have, first of all, I play him. I have +1 action, +1 buy. Treasure this card from your hand, and +1 per differently named treasure card in the trash. So there's 1. And I have +1 action, so I'm going to play the Marauder. And then I gain a Spoils. You gain a Ruins. And then I basically have 3, which will be... I don't know, what do I buy with 3? Silver? Silver it is.
So I have 6, with which I will buy a gold.
Goldie gold.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do.
Okay, I have the Forager, which I will use to trash the Overgrown Estate, which will give me +1 card, because when you trash this, and then I have an additional action, so I'm going to play the Ruined Library, so that's +1 card.
Wait, yeah.
And I don't have any additional actions.
Remember that you get coins from the Forager.
Yes, I have 2 coins from the Forager. The Spoils, which
I just
is
used the Spoils, right?
a 5.
Yeah.
And another 2, so I'm at 7. And I have 2 buys. I think I'll take a gold and call it a night. I could have done something more interesting, but nope.
Okay.
Let's keep it simple.
So I have 3, and I'll take a Forager.
Very good, honey. I have a 5. And I'll take... a Grape Robber?
Sure.
Yeah, we're doing that American thing where every sentence we do is a question mark, honey.
Yes. Forager, treasure card from your hand. So I'm going to trash a copper. And then Marauder for a Spoils, and you get a Ruins. The Spoils is gain, not into my hand. And then I have 2 + 3, that's 5. 5 will gain me a... Oh, and I have 2 buys. So maybe I'll get... I think I'll try the Poorhouse and the Rats.
Forager. I'm discarding a Marauder, and then I have 4 gold.
You're trashing a Marauder.
Trashing a Marauder. And then I play a Marauder, so I gain a Spoils, you gain a Ruin. And I have an additional 2, so that's a 6 and 2 buys. I'll get a gold.
Ruin Library for +1 card. Yay! And then I have 7. Wow. With which I will buy a gold. Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna start with playing the Grave Robber, and then I trash the Necropolis, and I gain a card costing up to 4, which is the cost of the Necropolis +3.
Yeah.
So I will choose the Fortress, and then I have 3 gold, with which I'll buy a silver.
Okay. So I'll play the Rats for +1 card, +1 action. Gain a rat. Then trash a card from your hand other than rats. So I'm going to trash a copper. Let's put it here. Alright, we can just put it here.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to play... Oh.
What are you going to play, honey?
Yeah. The Forager. Plus one action, plus one buy. Trash a card from your hand. So I'm trashing the Overgrown Estate. When you trash this, you get a plus one card. So I'm getting plus one card.
Very good.
And then I have still an action, so I can play the Grape Robber. Choose one. Trash an action card. So I'm going to trash the Necropolis. Getting a card up to 4. I'll get a... an action card from your hand.
Ooh.
That's interesting. I have no idea. Top 3 cards, put the action cards back in order. Let's say I'll take the...
No, you want the D card.
Yeah, I kind of do. I'm interested. Let's see what happens.
In a cart of D.
Okay, and then...
You gain 2 ruins now.
Right. Fine. Survivors. In any case, I have 3 plus 5. That's 8. 8 is a province.
8 is a province.
And this goes back
Wiser
here.
words have never been spoken.
This goes here.
I have a 7 and a 7 is a gold. Your turn.
So let's see. A forager, trash a card from your hand. So I'm going to trash the hovel. Plus 1 buy. And then I want to play the... let's see. Yeah, I think it's enough. So I'm going to play the poorhouse for plus 4
reveal
money, but then I need to reveal 1, so it's actually plus 3.
Very good. So you have 5. Oh, and the forager. So that's a truckton.
Right. Exactly. So it's more than 8. Let's see, because I want to perhaps
have 10.
buy.
You have 10 and
I
2
have
buys.
10, so that's 3, 5, 10. So I'm going to purchase a province.
Sorry, and then you have another 2.
2, and I'm going to buy another poorhouse.
Very good, honey. I'm going to play the fortress, plus 1 card, plus a lot of actions. And then I have 4, 7, 9 province.
Yeah. Very good. Excellent. I have 4, with which I will buy. I guess the forager is the best one now.
I'm going to play a forager to discard a ruined
1,
library.
2, 3, 4, 5.
That's a unique, so
yeah.
It's up to 6 now, and I have another 4, so that's a province, and I'm not going to buy anything else, and it's your turn.
So poorhouse for 4, but minus 3, so that's just the 1. 4, 5, 7. Boo. 7.
Miserable 7. Oh, wait. Wait. I played a spoils last turn. This card should have stayed with me, and the rest should have been... I keep forgetting them spoils.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
What is it, honey?
A lot of action cards, which I think is good, actually.
Well, if you can chain them, yes. Anywho, sorry for delaying us. I made a mistake. Okay, forager library. Can you trash this in the corner? Thank you, honey. So that's a 6 plus a 4.
Oh, no.
Equals a province.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing. So a forager, trash a card from your hand. Then I'm going to trash I think, the Marauder.
Marauder is already there.
Oh.
So that's not a unique. But it's still a lot of money.
Yeah, plus the poorhouse.
Very
Without
good. So you're at 10.
So exactly 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a province.
And another buy if you want it.
Yeah, and I think another. I'm wondering, should I buy an estate?
Do you have the money? I don't think you do. You have 2.
Right, it costs 2.
Ah, an estate. Yeah, go for it. Why not? I'm buying a province, and now it's your turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. Oh.
Not good?
A lot of ruins.
My condolences. It's the D card.
Alright, Forager. I'm trashing a card. So I'm gonna trash the ruined market.
You think the ruined market is considered a unique?
Oh, sorry. Yes.
So that's a 7.
And then I have this. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Discard them, put them back in any order. I'm gonna put them back in any order.
Very good.
And then I have 7, right?
Yes.
So that's
I want to verify something.
Yeah.
I want to verify that when I trashed it, it was a ruined library.
Yeah.
It's not a unique.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I have 7. Then I'm gonna take a duchy and an estate, I think. How many provinces are there?
Yes,
yeah.
you do.
How many
honestly
provinces?
Don't remember.
How many provinces are there?
Left, just 1.
Okay.
Total, I do not remember.
8.
I played a fortress. Now I'll play a marauder for the lulls. And I have a
it doesn't
6,
matter.
so I'm gonna buy a duchy. Oh, it matters. It matters.
Okay. So I have 5 cards. And I'm gonna play the rats.
Plus 1 card, plus 1 action.
Plus 1 card, plus 1 action. Trashing the ruined library. I have to trash something. And then I get the forager. I'm gonna trash the Grape Robber. And then I have a lot of money. Let's see how much. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 6, that's 14. 2 buys. So that's 8. I'm gonna get another 6. I think 6 is gonna be a duchy. Okay. I need to gain a rat.
Good, honey. I do nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah, I have 2. I'll just buy an estate. Doesn't matter.
I'm sorry. Alright.
And that's it. We're done, right?
That's it.
I don't have another turn.
No.
Okay, I think you won this, but I'm not certain.
Oh, yeah. I won this, but not by a lot. Yeah. By 4 points. 4, yep, 4 points.
Very good, honey.
Okay.
That was very close.
Yeah. So, what am I doing? Thoughts?
What the hell was that?
This?
Yeah, everything about this.
I liked it.
I like the shelters, the fact that you're not stuck with the
Just
same
bare long
estates
right.
is nice. I think it's a great idea. I don't like the choose one and then 2 paragraph of text cards.
Yes.
I find them to be very cumbersome and difficult to use. Because you're like, the hell did you even use your death card?
Not even once.
Okay.
But what does that have to do with anything? Like, it's not because of the length of the card, because of what he does.
No, but some of them are just weird.
Yeah?
Yeah, the death card is weird. The catacombs is weird. I get that they're going in a very different direction with these. These definitely feel different to other expansions that we've had. It's just weird. I'll get used to it, I guess. It's not necessarily negative, just the hell was this?
So, for me, because my favorite mechanism in Dominion is to trash cards, because I like to call my deck and make sure that it's efficient. I very much like this expansion because it allows me to play around trashing, right? If I get too many of these cards, then I won't be able to trash them. Some cards require you to trash, some cards cannot be trashed, so it's interesting. The poorhouse is interesting because it rewards you to trash cards. The
poorhouse is nice. The fortress is also nice.
Yeah.
The marauder is a variety on attack cards, so that's nice. But
yeah. And the ruins, I think they are like the highest level of attacking that I feel comfortable with.
Yeah, you don't like curses.
Yeah, I don't like giving other people curses. So that's interesting. So overall, I think it's good. I think that it's one of the bigger expansions. So if you're looking to add something that is not very complicated into your Dominion set, then I think it's good. We could mention the base cards, which I also think I recommend because it adds a little bit of more color to your hand of cards. They're not just yellow or green. Plus, I have to say that I don't remember how many years we're playing this, but I sort of can feel when I'm drawing cards whether they're new or one of the older cards, and because they're getting a lot of use, they tend to change their thickness.
Yeah,
I like that as well.
I never had that, but I get what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's easy to know what if it's a new card that you just bought, you know it's coming up. So I like that as well.
Okay.
All right, so we hope you enjoyed this video and review, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.